Mochi moch. Hiya. It is I, Benji Mochizuki, back with Dangonronpa Part 2, finally. Anyway, Anya, thanks so much for claiming first. Didn't even check in the, claim the daily check-in though. Average Tech, thanks so much for coming in, checking in. How you doing tonight, my boy? And Kit, hi Benji, finally found a name that suits me. I go by Melody from now on. That's a nice name. I still see you as People Destroyer though. I just came back from meeting my long distance BSF, best friend, bullshit friend. I missed you too. I've just been hiding away on Twitch only streams for quite a bit. Really, it's so hard when there's so many things you like and you like to do and you want to do to properly divide your time between everything. So like even tomorrow, yes, last week I missed my karaoke stream. Tomorrow I'm determined to finally do a karaoke stream, and I am streaming a bit later in the day compared to usual. One, because I got a bit too hooked on a new manga I was reading, and secondly, because I kind of wanted to try streaming a little bit later at night, because I think Saturdays people are usually busy during the daytime, right? At least in my time zone, where I'm from. So, yeah. So sleepy. Oh yeah, it is like almost midnight for you, right, Anya? Go get some sleep while you're still up. But yeah, we are gonna be continuing finally Dangonronpa. Last we left off was just about 4 hours into the game. We got introduced to all the characters and to the premise, okay? We all got stuck in a school where we're never allowed out unless we kill someone else, one of our other fellow students. But then it turns out that's not really the case. You have to kill another student while also making sure you're never found out. And then finally, you know, a student got killed, and we need to figure out who it is. And there's going to be something called a class trial, and if us, the ones who didn't kill, never figure out properly who the killer was, we will all die, and the killer will walk free. So we don't want that to happen. Laughs in anguish. Tech, why are you laughing in anguish? Was it not a good Saturday for you? I'm glad to see someone else who loves Dangonronpa. Well, to be fair, I can't really say I love Dangonronpa yet because I'm only 4 hours in. But please, no spoilers, okay? Spoilers, instant ban. Understood? So yeah. Other than that, you know, just, it was a pretty lonely, boring day. Didn't play any Valorant with the boys. I was on Irina Oni's stream though, like her chat. So, there was a little bit of human interaction there. Benji, when is our collab karaoke? I don't know, Anya, and I don't know how to do that, or if we're gonna do that. Not too sure. Because my own karaoke stream hasn't even been happening. I've been playing the flute, doing aerial, baking, reading, and doing gymnastics at the same time. It's so hard to manage all. Ah, wow. But it is nice. It is nice to sort of like, you know, you feel a bit accomplished. You know what? I did all these things. I'm proud of myself. Something productive, I guess you could say. Instead of, I don't know, just like... No, to be honest, even for me, binging new shows or animes or movies is still a productive thing for me. It's just that I always end up just rewatching some of my favorite like funny clips and stuff of like VTubers or old TV shows or reactions to shows and stuff, right? those aren't really productive. Thank you for understanding, Melody. Nice name. I'm gonna take some time to get used to it. So, with that being the case, we've given everyone a lot of time to come into the stream. So without any further ado, we are gonna begin our foray, part 2, into Dangonronpa. Oh no, my PC's lagging again. I really hope. Because actually last Saturday, I tried streaming Dangonronpa, but when I went into the game, it was laggy for some reason. It may be because my GPU is... Because look how many softwares I have right now. I have Discord open, I have OBS open of course. Then the game will be open. And then I have V-Bridger. Oh no, it's too loud. It's too loud. And then I have V-Bridger. And then I have VTube Studio. So it is kinda a nightmare for my GPU, I think. I keep on rewatching Teen Titans Go over and over because my autistic ass doesn't like anything different. And thanks for the compliment, you know. No problem. Compliment where it's due. Okay, we're back in it. The last thing that happened... Oh no, it's lagging. Uh-oh. Oh wait, I'm not even showing you guys the game. Why didn't any of you tell me? Okay. Alright, let's just play a little bit of it. Oh, no, see, it's stuck. It's stuck, step bro. Oh, and then it comes back. This is what happened last Saturday. Oh no. I guess... If that's the case, I unfortunately have to not use my VTuber model then. That's sad. And I just got this GPU too. It was secondhand though. Okay. Chotto matte kudasai. Okay, let's just play a little bit of it first. To see if it sticks. So yeah, let's talk to everyone first.
Hey.
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey.
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. No, it's stuck. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay then, we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
What?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Fuck you!
So then...
Fine. Then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way, there's no problem. I unironically love Sakura so much. Two-player co-op based defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But...
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Okay. Second waifu.
Oh.
So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Huh? Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. She's right. Then could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Oh, hold on a second. You've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. No, Tech. Actually, this is the first one who died. And of course, that other girl who's dead right there on the floor, but she died because she did physical harm to Monokuma. So she was just like collateral damage. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? Okay. No. It keeps getting stuck. Eh? Wait a minute. My VTuber model. Oh no, it's all going wrong, guys. You know what? If it's okay with you guys, is it okay if I just use my PngTuber then? At least for now. And then we'll see if that was the reason why I was getting some stuttering. Viadoti. Okay, Mochi Moch, it is me, just more static. Now let's see if that fixed it. Okay, not detecting any lags. Oh, you know what? I've never realized that we could move the camera vertically as well. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, thank you. Oh, no, it's still stuttering. That is weird. Am I just not meant to be a live streamer? Okay, but anyway, let's just try talking to everyone. It's not like a super duper huge stutter. Okay, so we talked to the first two potential waifus, you know, now that Aoi's dead. Okay, third waifu, let's talk to Sakura. We can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. Oh, okay. That's it. Fourth waifu? If we find out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution. That's what that ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid! So, we're really gonna try and find out who did it? We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is. I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it, or else we're all dead.
Huh?
Is this really happening? Screw that piece of shit bear. Huh? What's going on? Hifumi? Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment.
What should I do?
Someone got right in front of us there. And the last one. She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth anymore. Is there anything else to explore? What was the button to see like all the explorable things? I don't remember. Oh, there we go. We did check out the body already. I don't know why you even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Oh, hold on. Hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead? That means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real? Hell no! Someone save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me!
What's your
You're
problem?
just now accepting that?
So then,
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
So,
well, do I really have to say any more?
actually,
I'd rather you didn't. No.
goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're fucking
then better
dead.
not let me find him. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious. I'll fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
Wait, she's Aoi? Then who was the girl who died again? Number 1 waifu? Man, it was only 4 hours, so I forgot their names. We'll get back around to it. I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know, and we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
this is
It was
very-
you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least just check, just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will.
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Oh, that's her name, Sayaka. My bad. Wait, I thought everyone left. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Stab wound, huh? Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. So it had to have been someone strong, right? I'm guessing stronger person sort of grabbed her wrist. I don't know. Maybe a conversation was going on? I don't know. So it can't have been this girl, whatever her name is. Because she looks pretty fragile and weak, right? Possibly not the Yumiko Jabami girl as well. Oh, Celeste, sorry. Oh, sorry. Sora! Thanks so much for checking in. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Hope you have a good Saturday ahead. I always read Leon Kuwata as Leon Kuweta. Kuweta means litterbox in Polish, Lamau. I high-key dislike Leon Kuwata. I see. Well, don't say things too much like that, okay? Also, don't say that as well. It'll lead me to thinking like outside of what the story's giving me. You understand? Okay. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find the truth so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay. The investigation begins. Detective Benji is on the case. Well, first, wait, what's that button I used to get that showed me all the explorable things, interactable things? That's it. The monitor Monokuma always shows up on. There's gotta be a clue here. Or not. I better get back to the investigation. Okay, that's just the body again. Up, left, right. How about this? Someone's spying on us with that camera. But who is it? And what for? Let's talk to you, Chihiro. Aren't you gonna help with the investigation, Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Melody. Is that a spoiler? No way. I seriously don't want to die here.
Help me!
I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Well, okay, we're done with this room then. Exit. Eh? R? I told you no spoilers. I'm not joking about that. Wait, how do I even exit a room again? Okay, there we go. Is anyone in here? First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. I had to. No, you didn't have to. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. Okay, wait, hold up. Just give me a second. One. Wait, hold up. Just give me a second, guys. BRB. Okay. So sorry, Melody, but I really will not. Spoilers are really a no-no. I really hope you understand that. It's. I've waited so long to play this game. Yeah, Tech, I had to ban our friend there on YouTube because she just spoiled who the killer was. So, yeah, that's very unfortunate. Can we take a second here? For everyone out there, like, look, I was really excited to play the game, right, Tech? I've been talking about Dangonronpa for a long time. And one of the things I was afraid of actually happened. Someone just, I don't know, couldn't respect and, you know, just keep it to themselves. And now I'm going through this. I'm literally, my current activity, what I need to do right now in the game is to figure out who the killer is. But I don't know, man. Anyway, let's just yeah. As you can hear from my voice, I am kind of rattled right now. Yeesh. So, help me chit chat so I can get back into a proper state of mind for me to continue playing the game. We can't have ideal things in life all the time. Yeah, unfortunately, there are people out there. They just can't, I don't know, for some reason. What did they say? I had to. Yeah, she was putting in spoilers there on the YouTube chat. Or sort of like hintish spoilers. So basically, there's one guy who's a baseball player, right? And she puts the baseball emotes. And I said, is that a spoiler? And then she said, I had to cry emoji. And I'm just like, okay. I guess, I don't know, does that mean I shouldn't be playing games like this until, like, I don't know, I can have like more people in chat who can help me like mod and stuff? Does that mean moving forward I should just be like doing art or, I don't know, Valorant and Apex and karaoke only? That kind of sucks. You should do what you like. No, but that's the thing, Sora. What I like is this. But then someone just spoiled me who the killer is. So it's like, I don't know. Should I like record it and upload it? You know, a recorded gameplay? I think you can still continue a game. It's just that the precautions should be taken up a notch. Yeah, but that's the thing. I can't really anticipate who will. Although to be fair, the person I just banned, their sort of personality, when she said I love Dangonronpa. Although to be fair, I said no spoilers, please. Okay, I promise, no spoilers. And then she just literally just went up and spoiled it. So yeah. Oh well. Life is tough. I don't know, I could just stream and just not read chat when I do like these kind of games until we can have like, or maybe I just don't read YouTube chat because there's almost no one on there, right? The whole purpose is just mods. Yeah. No, it's not mods, but VODs. The whole purpose is VODs, so maybe that's a thing. Like, I will multi-stream, but no reading YouTube chat. dead like the Caspian Sea. Yeah. It's only the VODs. The more important thing is that it's saved there as a VOD. Okay, if that's the case then, moving forward, we don't give a shit about YouTube chat anymore. Okay? Until, you know, one day. Bigger or whatever. Okay, determined. Well... You can do pre-recorded playthrough and put them out. No, the problem is that it will be up there on my, like, YouTube videos instead of a live. You know what I mean, Sora? But we'll see. For now, okay. I'll just keep playing with Twitch chat and ignore YouTube chat. Like, if someone at some point just decides to, like, come through, I can see it there on the top right corner if I notice it. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks, guys. That's so stupid. Oh, people are so stupid. Oh. Anyway, let's continue then. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh shit, even Kyoko's here? Anyway, please proceed back to your, you know, other activities that you guys are doing. No pressure, no pressure. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey.
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I'll follow your lead. I see.
By the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
you son of a
That
bitch.
dirty bastard. Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
So if I ever find a son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But, what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo.
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Well, that other activity that I should be doing is sleep, so I'm off to sleep. Alright, thanks so much for staying tech and listening to me. And hope you have a good night's sleep. Salamat malam to you too. And hope you wake up to a wonderful Sabbath day. Night tech. Mochi ne. The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. The toolkit's still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Homemundo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to build
What?
fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either?
What?
Not just me. Nobody's busted
What?
theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it
By
yesterday.
the way.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. Cause like, why the hell would we? Toolkit has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, so that's evidence. Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean it up a little? This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Okay, this is also evidence. There's a key in the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Sayaka! Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Wow, so just 3 evidence points in this room alone? The bed? There are gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Huh? The sword's been taken out, so it's just a sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches in the sheath? Okay, so even the sheath is also a bullet point. Let's just call it bullet point. What else is there? There's so many things. Let's talk to Kyoko first. Hey Kyoko, I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing?
Oh wow, we have a art thingy here.
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
She's down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
"Are you a clean freak?" No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Wait, shit, how do I do this again? Is it select? No? Ah, there we go. Reaction. Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Makoto's room cleanliness has been added a truth bullet. Okay. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
Wait.
That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in a room right next to you and there's no way you could know.
Well,
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of a struggle has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, what else? I think there's nothing with a camera, right? There's also struggles down on the ground. Oh, okay. So it's just the same thing.
Well,
I can't. The plant? Is this display stand the sword was on? Oh, okay, never mind. No. Very sort of bad. Okay. Now let's try going into the bathroom. And on the other side of this door. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. So someone used a kitchen knife. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't. I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, there's only 2 investigation points here? Showerhead? Oh, showerhead. The water for the showers gets turned off at nighttime. Oh wait, she left the thingy thing! Okay, first let's check her body. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. The sword? That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is there's blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Sayaka's wrist has been added to the truth bullets section. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she had already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Okay, and finally, I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw 11037? No, that's Leon upside down. Oh well. Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? Okay, so what got spoiled earlier was actually it. Oh well. Although to be fair, I guess you could say that it was very obvious. Oh well. See, this is why I vape, guys.
It would seem...
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. But why did she write it upside down? No, it's not just upside down, but it's also mirrored. I don't know, was she like hung up in the air or something? Huh. Oh, whoops, wrong button. Okay. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So,
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
well,
Think about it. You're not gonna tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Wait, what? I thought we were all in this together. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not gonna tell me. Dying message has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. It sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob? What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently, struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is, only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got a sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
And that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking to where the murder weapon might have come from. And also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is. Alright, so we are completely done with this room, yeah? So this is the handbook. New one was added, right? About the class trials. Report card. Sayaka! We even have a heart on her. I mean a star on her. Alright, truth bullets. Wait, 11 out of 11? So we got all the truth bullets that we need? Or that's just 11 out of 11 that we have already discovered? It is assumed that Sayaka wrote those numbers while leaned up against the wall as she lay dying. Ah, okay. I get it. That's why... Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I guess it's the same thing that would happen if you were hanging upside down, right? Yeah. So I was completely off. Anyway, let's head out. So that was our room. Do we want to go into Sayaka's room again? Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. Eh? Someone changed it. That's why the killer thought that the bathroom door was locked? Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched? So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Dorm nameplates, truth bullets. So we're not gonna go into Sayaka's room? Oh, okay, I mean we can. I doubt we're gonna find anything in here though. Oh yeah, the DVD, we did. Okay, so we did need to come in here. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. I wonder, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Sayaka, no. I can't let myself get depressed again. I need search for clues. All that's here is a sewing kit and the organ map. No useful clues. Nothing here. Oh, we got a coin though. Nothing much in her room. Can we go inside her bathroom though? Okay, never mind. Oh, there are people out here. Fine, let's talk to them.
Very strange.
So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No. You've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? Ugh. The reason Sayaka's killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died? Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. That's really true, then I...
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Maizono doing in your room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? But yeah, that was where we wanted to head, right? The only other evidence I can think of, because the killing weapon is still in her body. Eh? Okay, we can check the gate. Ah!
Appears!
Jesus, jump scare. It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't.
No,
go
wait,
any
that was me.
further.
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't
Oh.
go any further.
This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further.
Cleaning duty has been added to truth bullets. So yeah, see, someone is controlling Monokuma. That felt like a sort of pre-programmed Monokuma. It was designed to like stand in front of the trash room, as he only says that. Is anyone in here? No, only swimmer girl, Aoi. Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know. I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps keep me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kinda hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. So she was not in her room when Sayaka was killed? At around 1:30 a.m.? How did she know? Oh yeah, where were all the knives again? Because that's probably what was used. There we go, one's missing. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or... I better see if anyone here knows more about it. Alright, that's probably all we needed from here, I think. Oh yeah, didn't we need to ask people about the trash room? Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife just suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Aoi's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her? Well, she was killed in your room, right? So I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Well, okay, let me just look at these truth bullets real quick. Is there anything I can do with them? It just basically recounts what we've already talked about when we first discovered them, right? Hold up, let me drink my drink real quick. So, do we talk to them again? Byakuya, can you tell me anything about cleaning duty? No.
Such ignorance.
You're like a child lost in the woods, you know that? A total waste of space. What do you mean? Taka's the one who has any interest in organizing things like that. Oh, good point.
Seems like...
I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? Just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to start. And since you're in cleaning duty, You can open the gate in front of the trash room?
Here we go.
Of course! It's my job to gather up the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going through all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more
So
convenient.
in other words,
Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they're discovered.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. But boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
See, doesn't it seem like he's trying to change the topic? Oh well. Please, just advice for life. Don't spoil things for people. Hey, fatty, why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh.
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar, I know why you did it.
Is it?
You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for it, you know, and poking around at it.
There's no way to think about
What are
this
you
in a
talking about?
common
All my
sense
love
kind of
is
way.
for 2D.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to... I would never get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? Yeah, that's not how it's supposed to. Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you are on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save a village or be the boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around. Oh, okay. So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room. You'd like me to open a gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found... What is he talking about? Whatever. Please, just hurry up. Okie dokie. Leave it to me. Hifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then... we're in.
Mr. Naegi! Without a doubt.
Surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along. No. I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world? Whatever. Let's just hurry up and keep looking. Okay, a few things. Yeah, seems like there are things on the floor. One stained with blood, I think. Man, it's getting way more stucky. Mr. Naegi, you seem a little down. Huh? Really? If you need help lifting your spirits, call on me anytime.
Come on.
I've got all kinds of stuff that might help you cheer you up. Was he allowed to bring it into the school though? Okay, let's see. What is this? There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this
Is that? Do you know what this is? They say if you collect a... a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I'd better go find out for sure. Shattered crystal ball? That's not a Leon item. Now what is this? Her sleeve! Her wrist! Right? There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something. A burnt piece? Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love? Anyway, this is... looks like a piece of cloth and the shape. It's part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Burnt shirt piece has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Oh, so not Sayaka's, but the killer's, because it was stained with blood, and so he wanted to destroy the shirt that he used, because, you know, obviously you kill someone, blood will splatter in the shirt, okay? Makes sense. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet away from here to the gate. Ah, and it's on right now. Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going, and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy? Hifumi, do you realize what you just said? Huh? The fairy? No, you said that last time you were here, the incinerator was off. Ah, yes. About that, there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on. And yet... Oh, that's what the ball was for. So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Incinerator, truth bullet. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last time, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon? Why me? Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. Sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Although... we understand that now... fine, since it was already spoiled for us. This ball was basically used as, like a baseball. So they were able to turn on the incinerator even outside of the metal gate. But why, though? Oh, okay, I get it. They also threw the evidence they wanted to burn here first, and then threw this to turn it on. But because he didn't get it fully in, unfortunately, there's a little bit of the evidence left off. Okay, understood. Alright, now that we've solved that... Oh yeah, where did they say I wanted to go back to the gym, I think? Crystal ball. Okay, wait, let me just stretch a little bit. Oh. Excuse me. See how stucky it's getting? Oh, man. Oh, hey.
Listen to me.
Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it to show whose room it is, right?
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens. Wait, no. You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything. Forget everything I just said. Forget beam. Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Okay, we did have the DVD, so let's watch the DVD first. Where's the AV room again? There we go. Hey JD, thanks so much for the daily check-in. Mochi Moch, how you doing today? No spoilers, please, okay? Let's watch it. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play, and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then... Oh? An image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. Sayaka! Oh, JD, guess what? Someone actually came in and spoiled who this killer I'm looking for is. And then they tried to and then I banned them. It was on YouTube chat. There is one person who's been following me for quite a few months on the YouTube side. And whenever I multi-stream and stream there, they come in and then she was like, I love Dangonronpa. And then I said, no spoilers, okay, please? I promise. And then she just ends up spoiling it. Basically, what she did was, she says she hates Leon, right? And then she puts the baseball emojis. And I was like, is that a spoiler? And she's like, maybe. And then I was like, you can even hear it in my voice right now. I'm so sad and disappointed because I've been waiting to play Dangonronpa for so long. I've avoided spoilers for so long. And unfortunately, I don't know, just because of I don't know what, to make themselves feel better, they just decided to spoil it for me. So yeah. And hey Izu, how you doing today, Mochi Moch? Hope you're doing fine. So thanks to Sora and Average Tech earlier, I stopped playing for a bit, chit chat with them to get, you know, not sad anymore. And yeah, I'm gonna continue on. And we decided together that I will still multi-stream on YouTube so that the VOD will always be there. But I'm totally gonna ignore YouTube chat. That's the way. And how was you guys this Saturday so far? You guys had a good Saturday? Okay, anyway. An image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. But yeah, the last time I mentioned I was gonna play Dangonronpa, you were like, Dangonronpa, JD? So you have watched... did you play it yourself, or... Fever spiked, but finished my bridge. Wait, you had a fever? Aw. Wait, are you still sick, JD? And thanks so much. Wow, 10 stream streak, Izumi. Thank you so much for always coming by here. I did not, but Che got the game for me. So was that recently? Did you play all 3, or I think there was an extra one as well, 4 Dangonronpa games? An image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there, along with the friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept. Except that she was... dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then... Suddenly, the screen went dark, and in the next moment,
I saw something I could hardly believe. Huh? What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Huh? Alright, thanks so much for the alert, JD. Oh, you haven't played it! You haven't played one day. I'm currently not watching the stream and listening to your voice to avoid spoilers. Oh, okay. Oh, I assumed you already had either, played it yourself or watched the gameplay of it. Okay then. Understandable. Thanks so much for the alert, JD, and thanks so much for pinning that, okay? Much appreciated. Hope you and Che are doing fine tonight. Well, I did, but it'd been a while. Eh? Oh, okay. So you don't remember what happened and everything? Okay. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Okay, so that was what was in her DVD. Also, me not with Che at the moment. I think he's still on. Oh, damn. Oh, Jesus. I thought you meant something else. And I was like, what? But okay. I think he's still on his small vacation. Yeah, just feeling sicky. Alright. Hope you feel better, JD. Why don't you... It's already 11 p.m. You should go get your proper rest then. And thanks so much for the alert. You know what? Speaking of alert, I should go head to the toilet to pee. BRB. Alright, I am back. So, Now we were headed back to the gym. To look for who again? Oh, the glass ball thing. Oh, whoops, my BRB. My bad. Hey, Hero, can I ask you something? No, I gotta get out of here, I've had enough, gotta break free. Hero, snap out of it. Huh? Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? Oh, that's my crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break? Was it actually made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you? Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Shattered crystal ball. Truth bullets. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. What? Came out to be like $1 million. A million? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Oh, ding dong bing bong. Is it nighttime already?
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
All within a day?
Now then,
I thought
allow
we'd
me
have
to
like a
appoint
week or something to gather
proper location
evidence.
For the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. Oh, this one? Okay, it brought me here immediately. Mako! Mochi, how you doing today? How is ya? I'm kinda sad. Someone spoiled who the killer is for me in chat earlier, so I banned them. How about you? Was your Saturday good to you, at least? Ugh. Yeah, not the entire plot, but the killer, because right now in the game, I'm trying to figure out who the killer is. Although, to be fair, once I was gathering evidence, it was... I mean, I don't know, was it because I already knew who the killer, but... Within the evidence, you know, there were things that pointed out, like... Oh, okay. It's not super duper. It was kinda obvious. My day was unproductive, but I got a good rest. Okay, well, not every day needs to be productive, right? Especially a Saturday. Did you stream today? It's been a long time since you streamed, right? I haven't seen you online. But it's good to know that you got a good rest. I actually woke up pretty early and I didn't take a nap, so I am pretty tired. So this may not be a long stream, we'll see. You're late, Mako. We've all been waiting for you. Oh, sorry, Makoto, I mean. You corrupted the dialogue, Mako. I bet you were afraid you would be discovered. As the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it, but... I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us? Yeah. Unfortunately, know who it is.
Is everyone here? Okay then.
Yeah, this is just the first trial. Unfortunately, it took me 2 weeks to finally continue playing Dangonronpa. So, got too hooked onto the Valorant, and into the art, and then even Apex. Tomorrow is gonna be karaoke finally, so yeah. Oh, you plan to come back streaming soon? Nice, nice, yeah. Oh, so you have played this game, or at least watched gameplay, Mako?
Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Ah, now we need to talk to everyone. First waifu. Let's get started. Second waifu. Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence? The killer.
You know what I mean.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready? So the school basement has become the darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Naegi's final curtain call. Being so insistent even though you obviously killed her. Very impressive.
What the heck?
I can't help but wonder what whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now. There's someone... Oh, okay, there we go.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, in the end I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her?
Got it.
Relax. I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way.
Impossible.
Damn, we really gotta go through with this class trial thing, huh?
You know?
If you wanna confess, I guess now's the time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it.
Hey.
There's no point in standing around here. Settle your resolve and step into the future.
What?
So,
What?
whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh? Is there anything else? Camera? Up, down? Left? Okay, never mind. Let's go. Our first class trial. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator. Oh wait, we are not in the elevator right now?
Yes, indeed. Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator. When I finally stepped on, the doors closed and the elevator started to move. Oh, cool. So the only thing I don't know and don't get and am not sure if I was supposed to be able to deduce it from the story so far is why he got into the room, how he got into the room. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes. Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit.
Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now,
Okay, okay, everyone, find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up! I wish there was voice acting. We did what he said and found our seats. Please tell me the second Dangonronpa on has like full voice acting. Those aren't seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so, the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith. A deadly class trial. Oh, save the data before pre-trial prep? Okay. Wait, hold up. Let me stretch real quick. My head is killing me. Pre-trial prep. Okay, open e-handbook. Truth bullets. So I don't know what's this about the sword though. Did she unsheath it herself to defend herself? Because in the end, she was killed by, being stabbed by the kitchen knife, right? The things I'm most sure of was basically just the dying message. It's 11037, but it's actually Leon upside down. And then the burning of the evidence was basically he threw the shirt that he had that had her blood on it into the incinerator, and then threw the crystal ball to turn it on from outside of the grills here. And the only one who can, I mean, I wouldn't say the only one, but you know, the most likely one to have been able to throw those accurately is a baseball player. Something about the door frame and the doorknob. The screws holding it in place had all been partially or completely removed. So what I'm thinking, I don't know how this really pertains to the entire incident, but basically, she maybe locked herself in the bathroom, or it doesn't get locked. The male bathrooms doesn't get locked, but the person who killed her, which we know now is Leon, didn't know because my room door is the one that has like a problem, so he thought it was unlocked. Wait, does that mean we should have been looking in everyone else's rooms? Not too sure. Because we would have seen if his toolkit was unused or not, right? Her wrist was glittery at the injury location. I'm just thinking this may have been from the struggle. The glitters from the sword. My toolkit is unused. This one, basically, they just wanted to, you know, clear the evidence, right? His red hair. This one, I do not know who swapped the nameplates. At the very least, these two will be used to prove my innocence. Or these three, together with the toolkit as well. Okay. What else can we see? Set skills. Didn't I have a skill? melodious voice. Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time battle. Oh my god. So it's gonna be some sort of battle thingy thing. I think I only have one skill, right? Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time battle. Okay, okay. I'm thinking it's kind of like that HSR thing. One of the sort of like you had to like do something like this, like a judgment thing, right? In HSR. Okay, I think I'm okay. Is there anything else I need to see? Just a report card, I guess. I guess it's here to remind ourselves. Oh, Leon is a baseball player. Ultimate baseball star, yep, that's it. Alright. Let's see it. Our first class trial. All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Oh, finally, voice acting.
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Wait, what? Good plan, Kyo.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
Uh-huh.
What's going on with those pictures?
So sad about Junko, though. She also died, but there's no hoo-ha around her death because, yeah.
I feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Dude!
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Huh?
Okay. That
What?
about does it for the preamble.
I feel like that's
Get ready
gonna
to
be
get
important.
started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to... Yes, please! What is a non-stop debate? As things progress during each class trial, you'll engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim, then fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use the truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh, I'm scared. Make your argument. Evidence of a struggle?
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Huh? Something's off about... Well, yeah, exactly. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no explanation for what happened in my room exactly. There was a sign of struggle. For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Do you happen to notice? That represents a potential hole in a person's statement, a possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. So when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding down the control key. Well then, good luck and have fun.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
I see.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Bang, bang. Wait. Eh? What was I supposed to press?
I assert that the one who was murdered.
Am I supposed to use my...
We know that part.
and the murder took
In the bathroom.
'Cause I've been
so it
using
seems
gamepad.
The killer must have taken her by surprise. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Okay, there we go. Counter! We're Phoenix Wright all up in this. Detective Conan type shit.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
That's what we're trying to find out.
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then she went to the bathroom to try and hide.
I believe so too.
The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Is it not supposed to be? We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Okay, let me try and use my control pad. Kitchen knife set.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Bang!
So the killer used some random knife they had
Nope,
on
nope,
him.
nope. Not random knife.
How could anyone do something like that? That son of a bitch.
Kitchen knife set. Because the object that was thrust into Sayaka's stomach. It was almost certainly the knife that disappeared from a certain location.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Oh, okay.
So the killer used some random knife they... How could anyone do something like that?
Eh?
That son of a bitch.
Oh, I didn't click it properly?
So what was used? There was some kind of without a doubt.
So the killer used some random knife...
Ah, okay, alright. I hope I still have time. Break!
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Nice. I sound so cool. Keep going, Makoto.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon
Sorta
sticking
see?
out
What
of
do you
the stomach.
mean, Mondo?
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Uh-huh.
Wait. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Thank you, Kyoko.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough here somewhere, just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yeah. You can concentrate by holding down the space key. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. Don't worry, I'm a speed reader. I'll use the count.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
It proves my innocence.
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret. Nobody was in the dining room.
Bang, bitch!
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Yeah, you tell him, Makoto.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier? Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
But who could have? Did she see anyone come in?
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto
Oh
were in
my
together
god.
and lying to protect each other? Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which,
Wait, I recognize
I'd
the
like to
voice.
ask the
That's
bear,
Morgana's
if
voice.
there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing
So
will
there's
get
no-
to graduate.
There's no incentive for there to be an accomplice.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already. No, okay? There are no
Oh wow.
accomplices
Just
in
straight
this
up told
case.
us? Okay, thank you.
Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife, so I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the
Yeah,
knife?
Hina. Who was there?
The obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall. No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
Oh, Sakura.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Huh? What do you mean? You didn't know she was Sakura?
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well,
Uh-huh.
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
Oh, she did?
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking. I just asked her to stay
Ah, I see. So we weren't the only one who messed around with the rooms and like, you know, or stayed where we somewhere else outside of our own room. Okay.
over. Which means we have airtight alibis. You stayed over? Doesn't that
No, it
violate
doesn't,
one of the school's
bitch.
regulations?
You look like someone who reads, but you can't even read the rules properly, the regulations properly. Oh, hey, Irella. Mochi Mochi. How are you doing today? Sorry, just my first class trial of Dangonronpa, so I'm super duper hooked right now. How you doing? How you doing? You didn't stream today, right? But I saw you were in the Discord chat, right? You guys were drawing together. How you doing tonight? I'm good, and I hope it's fun for you. Yeah, earlier wasn't fun for me because someone spoiled what's going on in the story, but you know, thankfully I was able to get over it a little bit, and yeah, I'm having fun. I was in VC, not streaming. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, it's quite late tonight. Are you gonna go to bed already?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl.
What do you mean a boy and girl spending the night together? They're two girls.
Wholesome.
You are alright. Well, thanks so much for stopping by, Irella. I think maybe after this trial is done, so I wouldn't be streaming for much longer, and then I'll call it a night because I am really tired. But tomorrow, finally, karaoke stream. Thanks so much for the ESO to Mako. He said that he was gonna come back to streaming soon, so let's go.
But I'm a girl.
You are?
What do you mean?
Oh my gosh,
Do you not
I'm
see the
so
skirt?
sorry.
The seifuku that she's wearing? The hell, Kyo?
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh.
One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Junko? Someone who's not here? Are you talking about?
Sayaka.
Wait.
She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
I see. So Sayaka took the knife. She was planning to kill Leon. Then Leon overpowered her. That's the only... And then she was trying to frame me. Oh, okay. I see that. Because I was kind of like, how did Leon get into the room in the first place, right? Why would she open the door for Leon? But now this... Whoa. Also, see how big-brained I can be? Okay, fine. Even though we got spoiled as to who the killer was, at the very least, all these things weren't spoiled for me. Phew. Sayaka? Thank you, Irella. I can't wait for future Danganronpa fans to watch the VOD and be like, wow, not bad, this guy. And then they subscribe to my YouTube and... Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was... Sayaka.
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual.
Right. Okay, it all makes sense now. She took the knife. She was planning to kill Leon. We swapped rooms with her. She was planning to frame me. So that, let's say she survived and she did kill Leon. We come to the class trial. And then she would have been able to get scot-free. And I would have been the one to get framed. And then actually everyone else would have died along with me. And she would be the only one who'll be able to walk free. Damn it, Sayaka. She was supposed to be waifu.
When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
No, she didn't, Makoto.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
He did do it after all.
Yeah.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
Damn it, these guys.
You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn it. If I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too
Thank
early
you,
to decide
Kyoko.
conclusively that Makoto
You know
is
what?
the
Now
killer,
that we know
wouldn't you
Sayaka's
say?
psycho, you are now waifu. Okay, Kyoko? Especially since you're defending our honor.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
Missing from the scene of the crime?
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Your first Hangman's Gambit. Oh, what? We need a hangman? As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the mouse to aim, then press the left mouse button to shoot the desired letters. I knew it! You see, guys, you were clowning on me for doing aim labs, but finally, it's gonna be worth it here. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. If we can just figure out what that something is. Honestly, I'm not so sure what the something is. Ooh. 4 letters left. H. Hair. Okay. Eh? Huh? Oh. What? I R. R. Okay. Okay, I didn't really understand how to do that. Also, why is my game lagging? It's just a visual novel.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit,
There would be no point to remove the hair because that is his own room.
why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been
No?
there.
Why? That doesn't make sense.
That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself.
Exactly.
Not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
Because the killer removed it?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then, Makoto isn't the culprit?
Although to be fair, if you are big-brained, you could have done it to make them believe this.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Yeah. The entire knob was like fucked up. The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke. Uh-huh.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't... I get it. Yeah, we're using this, but I don't see how it really relates.
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh, yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond
Oh,
suspicion.
so it's supposed to prove our innocence. And then also the toolkit. Mine is totally unopened.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then, let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Okay, sure. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in the debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone and your influence gauge will take damage. Now, this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun. Thank you. Okay, bathroom door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Okay, this doesn't matter.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
And finally,
That's the one, right?
the culprit
Right?
had Sayaka cornered.
To finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it. We already know the answer.
This bitch. Okay, I'm guessing this, yeah, this is where it loops. It's not because the door was locked. No, there's a different reason entirely.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Sayaka was first, she then fled into the...
Then the killer ran and they got into the back. At that point,
The killer had because Sayaka had locked it.
Bang!
No, that's wrong. The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
I think in Japanese culture, to have bad luck is some people also consider it as good luck.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Because of the swapped. So she was the one who swapped. Eh? Okay, she swapped it. And then if her murder attempt was successful, she would have swapped back the nameplates, I think. So she was the one who swapped the nameplates. Okay.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of crime that they didn't know was the crime took place in my room.
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well,
Say
to be more
what?
specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Finally, bitch, you see? That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
What?
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Then we all die. No, then the killer walks free.
Well, then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
For serious?
Does no one have
I've
any
never
other
heard
thoughts or
anyone use that.
questions?
I've heard for
It does
real.
not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so,
By the way, how does her ponytail stay up like that?
well, I was just wondering.
She must be using some super
how did
duper
the culprit
Gatsby
get
gel.
into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
No, it wouldn't have been possible because the key would have been with my name.
I don't think
She
so.
was the one who
That
opened
seems
it
way
for
too
the killer.
convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative. If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Ms. Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me?
The hell?
Sounds like someone doesn't know his
You have not
place.
provided anything, Hifumi.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Hairspray. Fucking like 3 cans of hairspray to get it. Because it's staying upwards. Like fucking Super Saiyan or something. By the way, weren't you gonna go sleep, Irella? Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka will let someone in because... Shit. Not this, not this, not this, not this. Bathroom door, no things. The key. Oh, what was the key? Eh? Yeah, because of the key, right? There's no way Sayaka let someone in. Because... Huh. I feel like it's this, then switching rooms. Oops. Unless I missed out on I didn't properly...
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared,
Okay, thankfully.
remember?
That was the right evidence
That's why she
to
asked
bring
me
up.
to switch rooms in the first place.
Yes, but it's getting interesting. Do you know anything about Dangonronpa? Have you ever played or watched gameplay of Dangonronpa, Irello? Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Yes.
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
Dude, stop being horny. I know she was the waifu, but you gotta see, she was psycho.
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Oh. Check the name, please, to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay? This is not sent to her. I think she was able to find this evidence. But from where, though?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top
Oh,
sheet with a
I
pencil.
see. She wrote that on our notepad. The original note is gone, but she did that thing where she shaded. Yeah, like she said, she shaded in the top sheet. Oh, okay, damn. Gotta love a girl with brains.
And these are the words that appear.
Oh man! I've totally seen people
Yeah,
do
yeah,
that
yeah,
in
exactly.
detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes.
Although, to be fair, this can only be done if it's with a pen or pencil and they press it really hard. But if you're like using like a gel pen and you're writing very softly, obviously it does not do anything to the bottom layer of the papers, right?
Oh, and I
That's
should
just a
also
tip for
mention,
all of you
I found the
aspiring
notepad on
criminals
the
out
desk
there.
in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't.
But of course you didn't, because the note also
Yeah,
bears a
but name is
perfectly
literally
legible
there.
Signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then that note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Right. And if you consider that the culprit most likely is a man, it wouldn't be me. It wouldn't be straight-laced Kiyotaka. It wouldn't be Byakuya, who seems like he prefers having sex with himself than with other females. So, yeah, it's just the other two guys.
Of course, I'm only into 2D.
And
so it wouldn't
this
have
guy's
any
not into
effect on
2D.
me.
Only into 2D.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened. Huh? What makes you say that? Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well
Sure.
then, pay attention.
Okay, my mouse is ready. Dorm nameplates, sure.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Correct.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
Bang!
So in other words,
Fuck.
even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Is this where it loops? Okay. The killer went to my room instead of Sayaka's, and the reason for that is, it has to be because of what got switched between my and Sayaka's room.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms in the note. It specifically says.
Okay, here we go.
So then they would have gone to
I wonder how I
Sayaka's
didn't
room
get that though.
exactly.
Bang!
The room that
Okay, there we go.
No, what's wrong?
Break!
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
they got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
Sayaka herself! There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched rooms was the killer. Now, Sayaka.
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
Because she was trying to frame
She
me.
wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room.
Right.
That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over
No.
came in and attacked her.
Nope.
We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit.
I mean, yes, but that was pretty obvious, wasn't it, Kiyotaka?
We still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Watching intensively. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Irella. I like it when you're streaming something like this. Or actually not even when streaming, right? Imagine like you have friends together, or a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and you guys watch a movie together for the first time. I love that thing where like both of you are like, wait, what? You know? I love stories like that. That's why I've been dying to play Dangonronpa. You know? Without anybody spoiling it for us.
Oh yeah, what's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because... glitter! Gold? Where's her... there we go. Present key item.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right
That's
there on her
what
wrist.
I just said. This guy. My god.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to
Not
solve
yet.
this mystery.
What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about the nuns. Oh my god, really? Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the Q key to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Okay, press and release the Q key to cycle. Or you can use the mouse wheel. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Well then, good luck and have fun! Don't you want to smack some of the guys? You mean in the game, you mean? Okay, replica sword. Oh, fuck.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And we killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
If the person with the sword really did attack first, there's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged. I guess the sheath
When
then?
the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke
I think
Miss
that was what we're
Mizono's
supposed
wrist.
to...
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And we killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Okay. It was...
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
this one, right? It should be this one.
No, that's wrong.
I think so. Break!
Actually, no. I
Yeah!
don't think the fight started with
Tensai
the
desu.
sword.
頭がいいです.
Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the
Yeah,
scene.
she tried to attack the killer. The killer used a sword to defend themselves with.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse.
I'm guessing you might be able to guess who it is. Yes, because it got spoiled. But with the evidence, actually, I think I may have still been able to deduce it. Because, you know, I've been reading Detective Conan for like 20 years now. And I love Sherlock Holmes. So, you know, even though I only have one brain cell, Irella, I try to use it to its best.
In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out.
Uh-huh.
The culprit came in.
No.
The kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
No.
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Wait, what? Oppai? Wait, what? Part of her body that shows she never used the sword. If you wanted to use the sword, which part of your body would have to touch it? Oppai. Her palms.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean. So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Really? Would she have time to do that? And why would she do that, Toko? God damn it, you look smart. Don't judge book by its cover, am I right? I haven't known the answer yet, but I'm not sure whether it's them. No, yeah, because you don't know, right? But basically, each of these students who brought to the school, they have a specific trait that they're good at. Like, this girl was the ultimate novelist. This fatty on her side was the ultimate programmer. So there's someone here, the one that I got spoiled with, was the ultimate baseball player. And then there's evidence. Okay, wait, later that evidence comes up. So you would have needed to know that context to know. Okay, wait, hold up. Let me get through this so that you can finally sleep.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because
Wait.
you think I'm ugly?
Huh? Bitch, you tripping?
No, that's not
What
it
does
at
that
all.
have to do? Jesus, this woman's crazy! There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happens to the bathrooms at nighttime. The water was off. The water is not on in the nighttime.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a
She
shower.
hasn't taken a shower here yet. It's been 3-4 days. Bitch, you stink.
My.
Exactly.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
Oh my god, I hate this girl.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
The one who damaged the sheath would have had been the one without the sword. Sayaka.
Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Okay, so the reason is that we, the main character, Makoto, the girl who died we're talking about right now, we were close with her. So that's why he's sort of not believing the truth.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand?
Basically, he
She
was
wasn't
down
a
bad
blameless
for her.
victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
she took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
Was she? I think it was us. We know. How it happened was she said she was afraid. We asked her to stay in our room. Oh yeah, so I guess technically she was the one who suggested.
Maybe.
Because she said, I mean, a boy and a girl sharing the same room, right?
Was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Wow, you can fit any word in there. Sayaka wanted to come on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto.
Makoto, I love her accent. Because this girl's supposed to be French.
But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation.
Yeah, see? So the girl who died, the one we close to, was the ultimate pop sensation. This guy is a popular, ultimate baseballer, ultimate novelist, ultimate programmer.
A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
True, I guess.
Then, you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
This guy was the ultimate biker gang leader or something.
But in the end, her plan backfired.
This is the ultimate gambler.
She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
It is true, Makoto.
Because
I was down bad for her.
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all?
Wait, we had a time limit?
You ran out of time.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Eh? What do you mean? Does that mean I missed a clue? Oh yeah, that's literally the dying message!
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Bang! 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 Bang!
Very well. Then let's review all the clues we've found up to this point one more time.
Do we really have time for all that?
Die! Die!
What is wrong with her?
If we don't do something, we're all gonna die!
Yeah, Irella. Yes.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who, but there just aren't any more clues.
Bang!
no, it's wrong. There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what
Dining?
did you
Wait,
say?
what? Are you...
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood.
Okay,
There must be a clue about the killer.
I'm quite
hidden
curious,
in there.
Irella. You look at this numbers. What do you see when it says like, oh, this was her dying message? Okay, you see the name, right? So it actually is totally obvious. I think, I don't know. I am quite curious. I want to look at other people's gameplay on YouTube and see if there's anyone who didn't get that this is Leon upside down immediately, right?
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask. Can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it. Left index finger.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
What if she was left-handed to begin with?
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
I wonder who's the one who's gonna get it first.
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not...
Oh wait,
Yes,
she's a
I'm
programmer.
but I don't
Oh,
see
the other guy
anything
was the
with
ultimate.
meaning in
The
these
fat
numbers.
one is the ultimate fanfic writer.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
What? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa. You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Wow. Okay, catching strays.
Our little gray cells are
Oh, okay, it's to the
really
fat guy.
excited now.
It's to Hifumi, not
But
Chihiro.
even if that really is an N037.
Oh my
doesn't make any more
God,
sense than
Sakura. Oh my God, Makoto. Damn it, it's no use. I just don't know. Wait, really, Kyoko?
Rotate the image 180
Thank
degrees.
you. My God, the only smart one here. Huh? Rotate it? I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it. So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. If you turn her message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear. It becomes Noel. Wait, select someone. Can we select ourselves? That would be so stupid. Whoa, select herself? Alright, sorry buddy, you're out.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
Jing jing!
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
A coincidence?
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Wow, of all the defense lines you could use.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
No, it doesn't.
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the
There
evidence?
we go. This is the part where we know it's him.
Huh?
Or we can, like, double down that it's him.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of is that thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator, right? Burnt shirt piece, okay.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
No.
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. How? Wait, where? Where it was disposed of. Where the shirt was destroyed. If we focus on that, the killer will become clear. Where it was destroyed? You're talking about the trash room incinerator, right? How the fuck's that supposed to make anything clear? Oh shit. So that wasn't it? So it was how?
I got it!
Oh, okay.
If you look
My bad.
closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say.
Uh-huh.
You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
Uh-huh.
And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in. And the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Ah, that's the angle he's trying to go with. No, Leon.
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. So basically, yeah, the shattered crystal ball. Because as the ultimate baseball player,
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only
Because
one
there's a
who
gate
could
in
get
front of
to
the incinerator.
was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy
Bang!
the evidence.
No, that's wrong.
right? Did I get it right? Break!
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on
Yeah,
the
so you see,
incinerator,
as
could
the
you?
baseball player, he's the only one, or the most likely one, who could have used the crystal ball as a baseball to hit the turn on button on the incinerator from outside the gate.
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was roll it, divine with it, Lamau, throw it.
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw that through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
What did he say before? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key. So the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that
Come
small.
on, guys. Guys. Chihiro, come on.
Could someone really do that?
Come on.
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
The ultimate baseball player. It wouldn't have been... There we go. Baseball star.
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
No.
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer. These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you.
You still won't admit it? Okay then.
Not bad. He's acting, though. I was getting convinced there. Like, is it really not him?
Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
We do kind of feel bad for him, right? Because he was not the one who initiated it. He was gonna get killed, and then he was like, nah, I'm gonna kill the bitch instead, right? The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Okay. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic, there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. I totally didn't understand, but let's see how this is supposed to go. Ooh, climax. Finish the thought. Huh? Right? Oh wait, there's more. Yeah, it starts from here. He comes in, whey! And then here, and then she's all like, ah! So he defends himself and then swings back and breaks her wrist, and then she runs into the bathroom, or he pulls out the sword. She goes into the bathroom. Oh no, it's locked. And then she wrote this. No, but she's not bleeding yet though. Okay, maybe not this. Okay, this is where she gives her dying message. She dies. He lint roller. He baseball. He otanis that shit. Jesus, so dramatic. Then incinerates this. He throws it. Throws the shirt he wanted to burn. And then, unknowingly, he left a piece of thingy thing at the end. So if we go back here... Eh? Oh, there's two. Eh? No. Eh? We have two more pieces here to use. But there's only one panel open. Or did I miss it? Okay, let's hear the story. Comes to the room. She's all like, yeah, I'm gonna kill him. Then he's all like, nyang, 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 question mark. And then she's all like, yeah. And then he notices a sword to defend himself. And then strikes her, breaks her wrist. And then he does decide... Wait, okay, this part I'm not too sure. But she runs inside. He doesn't know it's supposed to be locked. So what's this? She drops the knife. Huh? But doesn't the knife get dropped already? After this? No wait, doesn't this just look like here? Okay, so maybe we don't use this. So here is... Eh? But then he's... I guess it's supposed to be this. Okay, reenact.
The killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
She did drop the knife. Yeah, but it doesn't fit the
night,
panels.
The killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Okay, so far so good.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife.
Yeah, because see, the panel that was already provided already shows that she dropped the knife. So I think that one was redundant.
Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her.
Also, when you write it upside down like that, and then the killer is dumb and doesn't notice, oh, she just wrote some random numbers. So, you know, because if he sees an actual, like, that's my name, he probably would have erased it first.
With Sayaka dead, the
See,
killer quickly
that's what
began
Detective
destroying
Conan
the
teaches you.
evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area.
By the way, if I ever do a lore video in the future, this is how I would love to do it. Like panel strips, like animated panel strips. Kind of like ZZZ as well, right? The cutscenes in ZZZ.
They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
Yeah, they didn't realize.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Bob.
Isn't that right, Leon?
Complete.
It would appear that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room.
I see. So it isn't like Zero Escape, where it's an escape room in between the visual novels and the cutscenes. This is the only sort of like gameplay, other than like, you know, gathering evidence and talking to your the other students and stuff like that. Okay, okay.
You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right?
What?
Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
Ah, okay,
So,
okay.
Leon, do you object to anything that's
Because
been said?
Hero left it in the laundry room. Yeah.
Do I object? Hell yes, I object. Of course I do. I object. I object. I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence.
We have
Where's the evidence?
18 evidences, Leon Kuwata.
Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Although, to be fair, it doesn't matter how much you refuse to acknowledge it. If I'm not mistaken, this is supposed to be a majority vote, right?
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're
Huh?
in possession of that evidence.
I have the evidence? Your first bullet time battle? What? There's more? I thought it was complete. What? Sometimes during class trial, your opponents simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BDB, BTW. Why does he have a lot more hearts than I do? During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. What? We ended up becoming a rhythm game. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Press the right mouse button to lock on to an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate the tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with a truth bullet like any other statement. Refute their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They used something of their own to remove the screws? Could it have been?
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Great point, Leon.
Stupid, stupid, stupid,
oh,
stupid,
yeah.
stupid, stupid, stupid.
Amazing argument skills. I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. The moment of truth. Oh, okay. Left mouse. What does the right mouse do?
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof?
What am I supposed to lock onto, though?
Stupid.
Am I doing it? Am I dying?
You lied.
Damn, I can't do this if my...
You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me.
If my game is fucking lagging.
Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me?
I'm dying.
Not a chance.
Help!
You lied. Shut up.
I don't get it. Nobody believes me. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say. Yo, this is... It doesn't matter what happens at that point. There's no way with everything that we said that no one would believe us. Uh-oh. Have we already come to the end of the debate? Well then, the class trial is officially adjourned. Now it's time to reveal who's the blackened. It would appear that the one with the most votes is Makoto. However, Makoto is not the blackened. Too bad. Looks like the real killer gets to graduate. Congratulations to them. On the other hand, everyone else must now be punished.
Is this really the end for all of us?
What do you say? Want to get... Yeah.
I refuse to give up yet.
Wait, I don't get it about the right click and the lock on. Am I supposed to do it every time there's a new argument? Let's try it again. Okay, wait, let's hear this real quick. You want to destroy your opponent's statements and you better with each tempo marker as you move across the screen and reach center. Press the right mouse button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Okay, so you have to do the right click first. Okay.
When the
Right.
killer removed the screws from the
The
door,
problem is my game is laggy. Thank you, Irella. I can do this. The lag.
Here's your proof. You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me?
I can't! I'm oh my god! Is he DDoSing me?
You lied! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! You lied! Shut up! Shut up! Stupid!
The right click isn't even properly registering. I have to like double right click.
Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Stop!
I can't even get combo. Oh, final strike. Bankai.
Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
Okay, so I didn't need to get the combos.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm lagging on this game. The first time I played it, it wasn't. So I'm gonna have to do some sort of cleaning up with my PC. Either hardware or software side.
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove that.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
It's weird that he didn't use our one.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room.
Oh, right. They thought it was Saika's room. So the girls didn't have toolkits in their room. They had sewing kits because sexism, I don't know.
Only the boys got toolkits.
Right.
So the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
His own.
Stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid!
Bro.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid.
Give up? It's finally over?
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Okay, another one bites the dust. I'm pretty sure he dies. Yeah, A. Oh, we get medals for this. Okay. Ooh, I got an achievement.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection.
So, the way it played out is that at some point during the trial, the murderer will be known. Becomes pretty obvious, I would say. But I am wondering, in the future class trials, it'll be really cool if they make it super duper less obvious. You know what I mean? Then you really gotta like, oh my god, you know?
Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Who is found guilty? Monokuma vote. Huh? How does this voting system work? I mean, to be fair, earlier we selected who we think is a killer. So I guess we don't need to vote after that manually. I don't like the bear at all. Yeah, it's not cute. And it seems he's the one who made all this murdering happen. So Yeah. Unfortunately, my cousin. This is the black sheep of my cousin. Look, we even have almost the same colors. I apologize, you know, on behalf of all pandas everywhere. We are not all like Monokuma, okay? The blackened, in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? No, yo, what was that whole trial about if you still need to ask this question?
But...
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
Technically, it was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. There's complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all. Hey! Come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them, and Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
yeah, I already had some sussy feelings about it before she died. She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. People die when they are killed. You know that meme? It's not even a meme, it's a proper... I think was it from Sword Art Online? Boy howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships?
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness. Well, what did you say?
Phew.
I understand. Really, I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. But...
That's enough.
as angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it!
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Because if you try and hurt Monokuma, you will die instantly. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, The blackened Leon Kawata will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way, broke into the bathroom and killed her. Am I wrong? How's my French accent?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's
No,
why...
that's not... Stop it! Oh wait, that's me. I've had enough of this.
Oh,
Oh? Are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him. Huh? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh. Did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up! Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment!
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
hey, come on now.
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
The ultimate baseball star.
No, 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 no!
What if his punishment ends up not being death?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
No!
Time for the punishment. Man, even the cutscene's lagging. No, yeah, he did. He's getting dragged by the neck with chains. What is that? Ah, the baseball star is going to be killed by 1,000 blows. Do you think he might be able to survive this? No. Seems like it's too much. Yep, nope, he did. Thankfully, because of the art style, it's not as brutal as, like, if this was real life. Even the blood's pink. What we saw. Honestly, this is a good place to save and, you know, leave it for the next one. But let's just get to the next save point. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control.
I can't take it.
Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. Yeah, it is pretty much, no, I mean, I wouldn't say pretty much like Squid Game because they have to survive the activities, while this one is, you can basically, you can't just live in here forever without going to the outside world, because the only way to go out to the outside world is by killing another of your fellow students. But if not, then everyone can just live inside the school forever and ever. It's just you know you have no contact with the outside world. But yeah, the punishment game, yeah, still pretty much the same.
Damn you!
Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? Make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well...
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. Wow, that sentence. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together. Piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course, you can't cut free of the outside world, being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Chills! Chills! Kills!
Anyway, let's get to the Blackened's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for after all.
hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly? Oh, are we basically... So are we being Hunger Gamed right now? This is being broadcasted or something? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by nightmare turned reality. You getting sleepy? Oh, but I think this is... Okay, never mind. Shit, I thought this was going to be the save point. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no. It wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. Save point? Never mind. Irella, it's okay. We finished the trial. You see the premise now, you know, so... yeah, please, I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. You know, please go get your rest. I will be saving soon as I find a save point anyway, so you won't be missing much. No one even tried to speak. Your faces were stone, your voice is dead. But it was in that moment.
just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear. Oh, dang. Does she want...
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, She was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't... Oh no, wait, this is me. Only Sayaka would know for sure, but we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you know? Don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm gonna carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their moments with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit it, I'm curious. How big is... How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh well. I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Chapter 1 to survive. End. So out of 15, there's only 12 of us left. To be continued. Perfect place to end the stream right now. Got an item. You received the Despair Bat present. Yes. We shall save the game. Chapter 2. Alright. So, we finally made some good progress. And we kind of see how a full chapter lays out. I mean, it might be different, but at least based on chapter 1, you know, a student will get killed. We try to figure out who it is. We get into a class trial. Chapter ends. So I guess for us, without a lot of the yip-yapping that I do in between, each chapter might last maybe around 5 to 6 hours, maybe? VOD-wise, first playthrough was 4 hours. Now it's coming up to almost 4 hours, so, you know. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. Now that... You know how when you first start a game, I wouldn't say boring, but because you haven't really connected with it more, that you don't feel like wanting to play it that much. But now that we're into chapter 2, we know how things work. We see the gameplay as well, you know, the whole class trials. We are a bit more connected with more of the characters. I definitely want to keep playing more. So what's gonna happen? Okay, you know what? When it comes to schedule or stream schedule-wise, I'll talk more about it tomorrow during my karaoke stream because, you know, there's a lot of time to yap there. While right now, I will be ending the stream. And... Yeah. I'm not entirely too sure what time I want to be streaming tomorrow. I might even do my aim labs a bit tomorrow first, more earlier in the day, while karaoke happens in the evening time, I think. I'm not too sure. I'll let you guys know. And for now, let us raid our good friend Yuki Momose. Anyway, for you guys who are all here, thank you so much for coming in. Average Tech, Izumi, JD, Sora, Anya, and of course, Irella. Especially Irella, who stayed here for quite a bit. Help me fill my loneliness. I hope you're having good sleep. I think you fell asleep. So, yeah. Thank you so much, Irella. I'll see the rest of you guys tomorrow. Moch skare. Mochi ne.